welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I'm going to set up my next diamond painting with you. I've not done all of them on video, but I have done a few of them. So I'm currently working on a few just out of my inventory, just for enjoyment and no other reason. I am going to be ordering some soon that do have a purpose and a place, but I'll show you those when they arrive. So this is the one that I'm going to do next. This one is Abstract Girl. Now it is a round. I was thinking I might fancy doing a square for a check. I've sort of done a square, then I've done a round, but I'm going to do this one for a couple of reasons. Partly because I like it. Otherwise, why would I buy it? But also, I did start setting this one up. My plan was to sort of have it stored, ready to use, but stored in these tubs. I've since changed my mind, but that was how I was initially going to store my diamond paintings, was ready to go. And then I thought, well, that's half my enjoyment. Plus, these beads were very, very staticky. So what I did was I popped some dryer sheets, which I actually have here from an earlier video. They were just from Home Bargains. They are fragranced. They do make my cupboard smell rather nice. They've died down a little bit, but that was just the only ones they had. So I did put some dryer sheets in each one. They have been in here for a few months now. So we'll get this one set up and see what it's like. I'm just going to move the actual diamond painting out the way. Now I've shown you guys, and this is sort of the little pouch that I used to store all the beads in between. And I did name this one while I had numbered it all up. So I'm going to use my little storage containers. It has 25 colours because I've used 25 of the things. So let's have a look and see how these now are. So we've got 3,750. These all came in the little bags. I'm not sure, you know, how they'll fit in these little containers. Sorry, that's my phone going. I'm not even sure if these dryer sheets will fit in. Let's see what they're like without them. Let's just tip these in. There's still a bit of static, considering the dryer sheet's been in there for ages, but it's not as bad as it was. From what I remember, they were flipping all over the place. So that's the 3,750. Oh no, it's not. They're stuck in here. But this one came, oh, I can't remember the store, but I do have an unboxing. So feel free to check through my unboxings and have a look. The canvas is absolutely gorgeous. To be fair, so are the drills. The drills, looking at them, are wonderful, apart from the static. But I suppose that's not really their fault. It must be based on the country. So this one is not all going to fit in. So we'll leave the dryer sheet in this one, and hopefully it will get a little bit better for when I need to fill it up. But what I'll do with this now is I'll pop this back into this little tub that's labelled up with what diamond painting it is. And then whenever that tub runs out, I'll go straight to that bag and see if there's any left over. So this should be quite a quick boxing up as sorts, because oh, I'm losing the dryer sheet, but I know I'm not going to fit all these in, so I want to get it to go back in. Oh no, let's get it out of the way. So yeah, I asked on my last video what to talk about while boxing these up, and there's a few different suggestions. People did ask about problem canvases and things like that, so that will be something that I will keep an eye out for any future videos. If I do, I know I do have one canvas that's at least one, if not two, that are going to need a little bit of work on before they will be classed as ready to use. So I might do a video on fixing a problem canvas. Let me just get those out the way. Also, somebody said to talk about, you know, the country that I live in, and shops that are available. So, yeah, so I live in the UK. I live in a town that's tried to become a city a few times. So it's quite a big town. It's very close to many of the major motorway networks, and it just seems to be getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, I don't live out in the sticks or anywhere nice and quiet. I live on an estate with, you know, a corner shop 5-minute walk one way, another corner shop 5-minute walks the other way, big brand corner shops like the Co-op and the Spa and stuff. In regards to, you know, hobbies and things you can get for hobbies and how close they are, we have the range. That's something that's been quite recent. I say recent, in the last few years. I like to go there to hunt for storage things. Also, they have many scrapbooking sort of crafty things. I've not been recently. I don't know if diamond painting has hit there yet or not. I did notice in the works, so I did nip into town centre the other day, which is very rare for me. I try and avoid the town centre where possible. I used to work there. I don't particularly. I like it if I need to go and get a few different bits and, you know, for a browse. And I tend to go in November, ready for Christmas. I tend to avoid it like the plague in December, and especially at the weekends. I don't know. You know, I like to shop for things that I know I want. I don't like to necessarily go and just browse. But yeah, I went into the town centre the other day. I had to nip to the bank, and I met up with one of my daughters who just got off the train. And I did nip into the works. They always have a few nice crafty bits. And I did notice that they had, oh, that's extras of that one. They did have diamond painting. They were £3 kits. I didn't pick them up. But yeah, so the diamond painting craze is starting to hit. I also have Hobbycraft, which is probably a 10-minute walk from me. Only a few minutes away. That's been there for eternity. So yeah, I have access to a local Hobbycraft. I think they've had some diamond painting kits in the kids section, but nothing that I'd really rave about at the moment. I still tend to shop on AliExpress. Oh, get out the same tub that I've just had out. And I have an IKEA. I actually live in Warrington, so we had the first IKEA, I think, in the UK, and that is about 15 minutes away from me. Love that place. Love it. If anybody has seen my craft room tour, which was pre-diamond painting, and to be fair, there's not much diamond painting stuff that I keep in my craft room. It tends to go in a cupboard in the front room, but yeah, if anybody's seen my craft room tour, which is on my channel, you will see that I do love IKEA. Most of my craft room items, storage items especially, are from IKEA. So yeah, that's local to me. I'm feeling like fighting to get these in is probably one step too far, so I'm going to shove these back in there. That is a nice bright red, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, okay, you can go in there. Yeah, country, it's cold. Anybody that's in the UK will agree with me. At the moment, it's cold. We're currently in winter. It'll be winter till it's about the end of Feb, maybe middle of March. It officially changes to being spring. We're also in the middle of what they call a cold snap. There has been snow in many parts of the UK. However, we do live in a valley, so, or what they class as a valley as such. It takes a lot for us to get snow. We have had it, but it does take quite a bit. We're definitely not one of the first hit parts of the country. And many a time places around us, 20 minutes away or so, will have snow and we'll have none, which I actually quite like. If I want snow, I can drive and go and find snow, but I don't have to deal with driving to work in the snow. I just have to defrost my car. So yeah, any questions about the UK and what's sort of different here, apart from it being cold and very populated, and we pay a lot more than the Americans do for many things. It's a good country to live in. I'm not against it. I have family that live in Australia. They were all UK residents, they just moved out there. But yeah, I was already settled here with husband and kids and all the rest of it. There was talk of us moving out there at one point. I don't think that's much on the cards anymore. I think we are happy where we are. And yeah, I've been diamond painting now for, can't remember when I got my first kit. I think it was in the summer. Picked one up on Amazon. A little partial monkey. And I've become very much hooked. I do scrapbooking as well, which I tend to have to allot time for that. And that's probably it's my own mentality that makes me allot time for my scrapbooking. But I don't feel I could just do 5 minutes. Not that diamond painting ends up being 5 minutes, but I don't feel that I could just do that, every evening. I like to, my diamond painting is my way of sitting and relaxing. I don't tend to be somebody who can just sit there and watch the TV either. So even if I used to do cross stitch, well, I say used to, I've still got all the stuff. It's just, that's definitely gone on hold at the moment. Diamond painting is so much quicker and easier in my mind. Yeah, I like to do it in front of the TV. I can't just sit and watch the TV, so diamond painting gives me something to do at the same time. And I am making a mess with these ones. They are stuck to the dryer sheet like nobody's business. So yeah, this was the only reason that I bought dryer sheets, was for these diamonds. I think they have helped a bit. Whether they've made them wonderful, I don't know. They're not particularly jumping all over the place now. I think some of them have just got whatever the dryer sheet had on it. Did I have another one? No. So yeah, so this is what I thought I'd do next. I don't know when this video is going up compared to others. I have been videoing galore today. So I'm not sure exactly what order things are going to go up. But I do have a lot of things that I want to be able to show you guys, especially while I've not got a diamond painting on its way at the moment. I will be ordering one in the next couple of days for a plan I have. However, yeah, I've not been ordering. I have some in my stash. I've got ones to do. I've then got a plan for 4 different ones I want to do for in my front room. So yeah, sorry, I heard a noise. I'm not sure if it's one of the kids back from school or college. I'm sure I'll find out in a bit. Yeah, so I'm sure there'll be many more videos to come. I've got a little list of sort of videos that I want to do, but I'd love your suggestions on any videos that you want to see. say I've had a suggestion to do one on what you do with sort of a faulty canvas or a damaged canvas, so I'll be sure to do a video on that. I'm trying to get videos done to make sure I show you diamond paintings I've finished, my thoughts on them, etc., so that you can all see, you know, what they look like. Some of them may take a while. I mean, this diamond painting I've had in my stash for a few months now, and if I've got a diamond painting that has a particular home or a particular place that it's going to go, it will always take priority over some of them. Some of them are just there purely because I like the picture, with zero home to go to once they're done, just like this one will. But yeah, I'll be sure to go through and show you what I have done as I've done them. I'll also give you my thoughts on, you know, how many diamonds are left, how easy it was to work on, all that sort of stuff. Oh, diamonds are going everywhere. And these are all just the ones that are stuck to the dryer sheet. Oh well. So the static's come down now. I think they're just picking up whatever substance it is that they put on these dryer sheets. I think it's just picking that up. Okay, so that one's done. Let's get these in. And they're even sticking to my finger. I'm not even needing to wet my finger to pick them up. So it's working quite well. So yeah, I'll be doing videos on that. At the moment, I have a couple of scrapbooking videos if you watch my scrapbooking as well. I do have a couple that are coming up. When I'm next going to get a layout or a spread done, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you think of the lighting either. I got for Christmas from my husband 2 big sort of studio type lights to hopefully eliminate some of the shadows that would appear before. So hopefully those are working, and you can see everything clearly. But again, feel free to let me know what your views are on that. So yeah, what videos have I got coming up, or have I just done, in case you're seeing this one first and haven't seen the others? So I did a video I've been wanting to do for ages. I've done that one today. That should already be up because I'm very excited about that one. So that one's going to be, once I finish making videos, that's going to be one of the first ones that I actually put on my channel, which is my storage for my spare drills. So when I've finished a project, the drills I have left over, it's the way I store them. Many people do use the binder system, which is just a normal A4 or whatever size it is in your country, a binder with some like baseball card, trading card, plastic wallet holders. I did used to use that, but I found that for many colours, especially for example 310, they didn't all fit just in a little baseball sleeve. There was just far too many diamonds left over for that to work. So I have reorganised my diamond system for that, and I use a photo box now. So if you haven't seen that video, please check it out because I think it's awesome, and it's not very expensive. I'm also got videos planned, so they may have gone up before this video. I can't promise which order they're going up in, because I'm going to try and vary the videos and how, you know, just to keep different topics of interest. But I am going to be videoing today to show you the Christmas painting that I finished. So that was a big 50 by 50 in round. See, look how many 310s I've got in this one. I'm sure I'll end up with some left in a bag by the time we're done. Oh. So yeah, I'm going to do a video and show you the Christmas painting. I want to do a video of framing a butterfly I did from Huracan, which is a little 20 by 30, I think it is, 20 by 30 painting. Just getting some trash out the bottom of here from whatever was in here before, just because it's a bright blue. Yeah, so I've got that on my list to do. I'm hoping to do some sort of beginner's guide to diamond painting, which I may or may not do with this painting. I might do sort of a little, this is how you start up. So I want to do a little beginner's guide, and I want to do some top tips. So if anybody's got any top tips that they think should be included, I think I might do some sort of top tips video just to help those the new diamond painters out who are sort of getting excited about this hobby, so we can spread the joy. And then let's say I have a couple of sort of scrapping videos that I need to do, but I'm having a filming day today, and then hopefully this evening I'll be able to get started on this one if I can get all the drills to go in. So yeah, how do you guys, you know, store your diamonds, you know, that you're waiting to do? I've seen some people have like tubs and tubs of, you know, diamonds for projects that they've not yet done. Part of me would love to have that many diamond paintings in my stash. Part of me can't warrant it. Yeah, can't quite warrant having that many that I've not yet done, because I tend to do one diamond painting at a time. But yeah, you know, what you want to spend your money on and what wants to make you happy, you do it. In my opinion, shouldn't have to answer to other people as to how many diamond paintings you have in your stash and how many you think is right. It's not up to anybody else. You have as many or as little diamond paintings in your stash as you want. But yeah, so these ones seem to be behaving fine when they're in the tub. I think there's just a bit of residue in the bag that they're just not wanting to come out. But the quality of these drills is looking really nice. Really nice. So yeah, I think I've said, you know, a little bit about me in other videos. You know, who I am, what I do, all that sort of stuff. What I will say, I won't go into too much detail because, you know, it is people's own personal finances and all that sort of stuff. But anybody who has a chance to check out what's called the Barefoot Investor, do it. It's an Australian book. It does have a website and stuff, but it's an Australian book on managing your finances. But it's not one of these that is all on, you know, you're going and getting coffee every morning, so therefore you're spending £100 a month on coffee. Cut out your coffee in the morning and, you know, you'll save yourself millions. All that sort of stuff. It doesn't work like that. It works on very much you spend what you want to spend your money on. However, be mindful. I've got a spare bead. I think, is it an 823? I don't know. Sorry, camera went off then. I think that was every now and then when the camera reaches a certain amount of video, it just stops it and stores it to save it being lost. Yeah, that missing drill was 823. At least I found the pot it went in. So yeah, if you get a chance to check it out, it's not, I say, it's not a this is how you spend your money. It's very much a more of a guide to how you can be more aware that you spend your money, and how you can allow yourself to treat yourself as well as getting yourself in a better financial position. I don't want to go into it in too much detail. You know, at the end of the day, it's not my book, but it is something that we're doing. And if you've got the time, you know, you want to have some sort of financial plan, the Barefoot Investor is awesome. So that's just a little random topic side note, and that took me to the point that this is full. So this has got all the diamonds in it ready for my project. Here are my extras. So really there's not too many, but if I run out, I can just fill up my little tub with those. Some of them possibly I would have been able to fit a few more in, but with the static I'm not going to mess too much. So just to show you how I store my projects that are in progress, I have these tubs. You may have seen them on an earlier video. They are 89p from Home Bargains when they have them in stock. I've picked them up when they've had them, but they don't always have them. Anyway, in there I've got a few sheets that I've taken from big paintings, that are sort of folded up into sections, just in case I ever peel, because I tend to just peel back the sections that they have. So for example, I won't tend to cut this into more sections. I'll tend to just peel back this. But if I find that, especially when I'm working on, say, this bigger section, I do like big sections. When I'm working on this bigger section, I may find that I want to start a colour at the top, so I'll use this to just, in effect, section it off a bit more, but this is more of a movable piece. Does that make sense at all? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's how I tend to work. Now, having said that, some people prefer to work in smaller sections, so maybe I'll do a little video that will come out after this, and I'll actually section off this into smaller strips and show people how I do that. But yeah, what I do is I have this tub with those extra sheets, as I've said. I have one of my big trays, because I do like the big tray, and then I have what's called my little toolkit, which is a little tray for my trash or any rubbish, which actually came with this painting, but I've been using it for a while. I've got a pair of Ever Moment tweezers. I've got a pen that I think came from Ever Moment, I've been using for ages. It's got the nice grip. I've got washi tape, which I use if the adhesive hangs over the edge, but on this painting they're actually very good at making the adhesive only go where you're sticking the drills, so I probably won't need that for this one. I've got a little clear tub that holds my wax just to stop it drying out. I've got a couple of clips in case I need to clip my painting onto a board to stop it falling off the table, and I've got a pair of scissors in case I need them for either cutting washi or opening packets of drills. So that's my little toolkit along with my tray. That sits in there permanently. I have a set of headphones, but that's just for when I'm processing my YouTube videos, so that the whole house isn't hearing my voice. It's bad enough that I have to. And what I do is I prop that up in there. I'll pop up my spare diamonds for whatever that painting is. On this one, I'll probably fold it over because there's not so many, and that goes into my cupboard. So come doing this diamond painting, what I do is I'll pull out this, have my canvas on the table, and off I go. Everything's there and ready. So thank you for watching this prep with me. I do feel as though the conversation's gone all over the place again, but hey ho. Hopefully you've learnt something new. If you've got any questions, just pop them in the comments below. I'll compile them for whenever I do my next chit-chatty type video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.